Let's get more on this now with Mustafa Caner. He's an assistant professor at Sakarya University's Middle East Institute. Really good to have you back with us, Mustafa. How significant is al-Haddad's death for Libya's military and political balance, given his role in the UN-recognized government there?
Yeah, thank you for having me. I think his death creates a temporary leadership vacuum in the very institution that Turkey has been trying to professionalize and institutionalize into its regional security architecture project. The vacuum left by General Haddad's tragic death, I think it's pretty significant because he was one of the most trusted men for Ankara, and General Haddad, as you said, was a key figure in UN brokered efforts to unify the fractured Libyan military. So his sudden death, I believe, it complicates the delicate internal negotiation between the Tripoli-based forces and the Eastern-based LNA, which Turkey has important relations with, both sides. I think that when it comes to Turkey's strategic approach to Libya and General Haddad's tragic death, I think Turkey, let's say before Turkey's strategic approach, I believe that General Staff of Libya among its ranks, and the government of national unity of Libya will quickly identify a successor, and Turkey will also be in close coordination with General Haddad's successor also. So I think although it will create a temporary vacuum, which may be perceived by some external powers as an opportunity for exploitation. However, this vacuum, I believe it will be temporary, and the Libyan government will quickly identify a successor, and Turkey will also be in close coordination with that successor.
As we know, Mustafa, al-Haddad was in Ankara meeting Turkey's defense leadership. What does this tell us about the depth of Turkey's military and political engagement in Libya right now?
I think it should be noted that just hours before that tragic accident, Turkish parliament approved 2 years of extension for its military presence in Libya. As you know, Turkey inked an agreement in 2019 to secure its maritime rights and interests, and also after that, Turkey and Libya government they have signed many additional protocols and agreements, and just in July 2015, both sides have also inked another defense cooperation agreement. So when we look at these developments, we see that Turkey has been heavily investing its military capabilities, and it's within the scope of its close coordination and cooperation with the Libyan government. And also let's not forget that Turkey has not been acting or only communicating with one side. Throughout 2024 and 2025, Turkey has also hosted Saddam Haftar, who is General Haftar's son. So Turkey, I think, is positioning itself as a unifying power between the Eastern and the Tripoli-based actors. So Turkey, I think, investing heavily, and these investments has been so concrete and persistent and institutionalized. That's why I believe that General Haddad's sudden and tragic loss in the long term will not affect Turkey's approach and Turkey's relations with Libya as a whole.
Okay, Mustafa Caner, really good to get your analysis as always. Thank you.